Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kevin with Just a Wrenchin' here with you on another video. If you are subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. And if you're new, I hope you stick around, because all these videos that I do are pretty awesome, and you learn a lot. So do I. So we're still on this Torrent. Today we're gonna be doing a ball joint replace. I have my new one straight from True Drive. The True Drive variety is REPC 282321. Okay, and it does come with hardware, new hardware. It's got the bolts and nuts, and you can see it in there, a new cotter pin right there. So the old one was pretty rusty. I still got it. Here's the old one. It's pretty bad and rusty. So what we need now is some lumens. Let's stick this right here. Turn this bad boy on. Got enough light down there? Yeah, okay. We're also going to be trying out this the Maddox ball joint service kit. This big old C-clamp looking thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on there or anything because of my clearance. But the ball joint looks pressed in. It's flat down here. So I'm 90 to 100% sure it's pressed in. So I got to use one of these. I have used before the air hammer to jiggle this loose, and well, let's see if I'm gonna have enough clearance, and I don't think I am. Move my caliper here. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna be able to get this thing in there straight. I do have a cup down here. This cup, it's the MA11-1. This is the number 4. So let's just see how exactly this is going to go. I'm just going to fit this underneath here to catch it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it up in there. So I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get it from the bottom, because this is the, well, no, I can switch it. No, it'd be in the same position I was, with the big bolt on top, and I can't. There's no way. Angling it probably ain't a good idea, but right there I can get it on from right there. How about the other side? Come at it from the other side. You guys won't be able to see. I may not have enough. I'm looking at this upside down. Alright, let's yeah, I don't know. Let me switch batteries and I'll come back with a new plan. Okay, since this won't clamp down on there very good, I think it's a little big for this application. It's always good to have this thing, so whenever you're doing excuse me, whenever you're doing these ball joints, so I even have a little adapter set up to, you know, help punch it through, but still there's not enough clearance. I'd have to probably maybe take the whole knuckle off, but I don't want to do that because then I got to realign it. So in this application where they're pressed in and everything, there is a little tiny little divot hole right up top of there. If you can see it, there's a divot, and I'm going to use this thing. So there's going to be some loud noises. If you got your earphones in, mute or turn the volume way down, because this thing's about ready to get rocking. Is everybody ready? Let's see if this works. Let me turn it. There. Okay, loud noises. I can turn my ball joint. It's up in there pretty good. I don't know if there's a spring clamp or what. It shouldn't be this difficult. That's what, like everybody says though, on everything. It shouldn't be difficult, but then it actually is. Yeah, there's no spring clamp or anything. Ah, a little dirty. Dry it off a bit. If worst comes to worst, I'll cut it off at the bottom. I think maybe it might be cut on. See how this new one has these silver rings. I can see the bottom, but the top portion is away from, and I think maybe the spring part of this boot is still stuck on there and it won't go through. I might have to cut it off just in case if anybody runs into that scenario. You're better off just to cut it off. See, I can see that bottom ring that holds it to the grease housing. right in here, you can see that bottom ring right around here, and that top ring is stuck up in the hole. So because this application doesn't work, this tool doesn't work, it's too big for what I need. Of course, no matter which way you put it, it still won't work, because if you put the bolt side down to go up, it's just going to press it up in. And if you put the bolt side this way, it's not a straight up and down. You're going to go at it at an angle. And of course, if you see this divot, which I made it a little deeper, if you see a divot at the top of this bolt, like all these bolts, that's even got a divot right there. When using this with the pointy end in that divot, can't compress it down. I think I'm gonna have to get my mini cutoff tool and cut right through that. Maybe just using the punch side. Maybe just using just this and a hammer. So you'll probably experience more loud noises. There's no way to. There, hopefully that can get some light. Even right here. Okay, I'm gonna hammer this. Move the light a little bit, I guess. Up over here. Yeah, that's pretty solid. It's solid. Very, very solid up in there. And that ring is stuck in the hole where the bolt part goes and the shaft. So I'm gonna get my mini cutoff mini air cutoff, and we're gonna saw this thing. Okay, I got a ratchet strap separating. It's pretty crazy. I got this wrapped around the knuckle, pulling it away from the control arm. Okay, use some whizzy wheel time. Loud noises. Okay, I'm gonna saw this thing. Loud noises. Need more air. It's gonna need more air. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta turn on the pump. The air pump's got to get going. I I did separate it a little more with the pickle fork. I jammed it in here and worked it as much I could to get some of that rubber stuff, that rubber boot out of the way. So that's a big chunk. There's a big old chunk. Let's see if I can get out now. Okay, loud noises again. Anyway, that piece. Unfortunately, that's the piece. That's the top metal ring. As you can see, that's the top metal ring. Oh. Try not to scar up the bottom of this as much as possible. Pretty much all I've done was maybe like a relief cut. Well, while everyone was away, I got the stupid thing out. I did cut it about halfway, which didn't really matter because what I was trying to do, I didn't have a big enough tool, so I brought along the BFH and I gave her a whack, and down she fell. Compared to the new one, they're the same, exact same. So probably just gonna pound this one back up in there. Came with its own castle nut, a new one, and then like I said, the cotter pin. We're not gonna connect it to the control arm. This is the lower control arm. There's only one. Yeah, there's just one control arm. There's not upper or lower, it's just one control arm. So what was I gonna say? Oh, well, they do look pressed in though. I'm gonna see down inside the hole and see if there's any. No, but while it's out, ooh, that's bright. That's like 500 lumens right there. While it's out, I think I'm gonna run a brush. I'll put a brush and I'll clean out the hole. Here's the brush. Okay. We'll lay down the towel. We'll spray some brake parts cleaner down it first. Get that nice and clean. Ooh, yeah. Pardon me. Make it nice and smooth again. The bore. Alright. I'll put some anti-seize on the little bit on here. Not that I have a problem with rust, but This won't come off. This will come off a whole lot easier for the next guy. And we're just gonna press it back up in there. Okay, we'll put the castle nut on. Let's see, undo our strap. Okay. Right, put that strap. This one, I believe, comes preloaded with grease. There's no grease fitting like there is on this one. So I'm pretty sure they come pre-loaded with grease. We're just going to tighten that down. Whenever I'm ready to hook it back up, I'll take it first and swing it over, and then I'll put it on the lower control arm and bolt that up with the bolts. And then once that's good and tight, I can take the castle nut back off, and then, well, I probably don't need to do it all the way, but I'll get that tight to where those two holes line up, and then slide the cotter pin in, and then that'll be that. So there you go. Changing out a ball joint when the bottom portion is flat. Any questions you may have? If any of you guys own one of these, or if you're gonna own one of these down the line and do work or whatnot, maybe I'd like to hear about your endeavor with any kind of ball joint. Like I said, that tool that I started with ended up not being the one I'd prefer. So it'll work for other applications, but just not this one. I think maybe next will be on this. You can tell it's it's gone. That's not a problem with the popping sound. Probably a problem. So far we did, what was it? The tie rod end, did the ball joint, and then we'll do the outer control arm. So that will be pretty easy. A few weeks ago we got something in the mail straight from the doorman, no sponsor. It's the 264-463. We are getting parts in though. Here we go. Brand new oil pan. We'll come to that spot soon. Once I put together the bottom end, I still got to take off the windage tray, and I got to do some checking with the crankshaft. I gotta see if I may have spun bearings. I want to take a look at the condition of those set bearings. You know, I just want to inspect the bottom end as a whole, and then we can put the bottom end together and start going towards the top and putting that together. And what does they say over there in Terraland? Fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. So that's what we'll do. We'll get to there eventually. Hang tight. Thank you guys for being so patient. Again, I'm Kevin. You're watching Just a Wrenching. Hope you liked the video. Do a thumbs up, and you know, we're getting a lot of information and all that with these videos as well. So thank you for watching.